No. How is New York? You don't know when Miss Subway is gonna come. And Miss Subway don't know when she coming sometimes. I'll be like, girl, I don't know what to tell you. Girl, it's a studio. Maybe this sounds crazy, but here's the tea on the New York bar, okay? Here's the tea. So, Cameron spotted on the subway putting on mascara.
City of mine, how I love the city of mine.
Welcome back to another video. Today we're doing a life update. I'm answering all the questions. Y'all want to know, how is Miss New York? How are you? How is everything going? How is work-life balance? How is law firm life? I'm gonna answer all your questions today. So, got my little coffee, because I mean, can you get ready with me without a coffee? No. Delicious. Okay. So, hi. How are y'all doing? I feel like I haven't sat down and talked to y'all in a little while because I've been just doing vlogs and I still don't have a routine, you guys. Okay, so let me not get distracted already. First things first, matter of fact, my skin is doing weird things. I don't get a ton of breakouts, thank God. Okay, I'm blessed in that department. But my skin, I think because I've been trying new foods and I'm figuring out my routine still, that my skin is girl, what do you want from us? We literally don't even know. Actually, not as bad as it was. It's gotten so much better. I've been using this new serum from L'Occitane, and my skin is loving it. So I'm already seeing really good results. So that is a win. I feel like I need to do skincare routines, but I'm so basic, you guys. I don't do too much. I really don't. I just stay consistent with my routine, and I change out the products sometimes, but not too much. Not for real. Same thing with makeup, but this year I do want to just try different things. Why not just try it out, you know? I'm low-key out of my Milk brow gel, and I love this. It's so compact, so it's easy to travel with. But I'm almost out. It's really no product getting on my eyebrow right now, but we move. Anyway, so topic number one, how is New York, y'all? How is New York? I love it. I really do love living here. I always feel I have to have this dramatic story, oh, I did this. Now, Subway stories, those be real, okay? It could be dramatic every day. It's something every single day, child. It's interesting, to say the least. I'd be highly entertained. But I feel it's just living anywhere else. I don't know. It's not exactly living anywhere else, because there's lots of things to do. There's lots of things to try. But day to day, I'm not doing, extravagant things every single day. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing events every single day, at least not yet, or just in general, that's not realistic. I can't maintain that daily, going out, that's too much, right? I have to work, you know? I have to work. I'm still taking time to adjust, and I think that was surprising, and it took me a minute to almost accept hey, it's gonna take you some time to adjust, even though day to day is not too far off from what I was doing in Alabama, because I'm still a creator, I'm still a lawyer, I'm still doing contracts. But, now I'm working at a firm, and I go into the office a couple times a week, and, more if need be, less if need be, etc. So it's kind of flexible, which I love. So that's been a little different and challenging, honestly, to get a rhythm with that. Aside from that, it's really good. I'm adjusting pretty good. Transportation now, I'm still getting used to that, but I think that just comes with the territory of being in New York. You don't know when Miss Subway is gonna come, and Miss Subway don't know when she coming sometimes. I'll be like, girl, where you at? What are you doing? You're delayed. How you delayed? I'm on the train. Girl, yeah, so I feel that question is just really hard to answer, because I feel sometimes I don't have a satisfying answer. I'm not oh, it's phenomenal, I saw Michael B. Jordan outside. It's girl, I went to work, I tried a new restaurant. Yeah, that's it. Which leads me into the next topic, apartment update, baby. Let me tell you, I'm still waiting for furniture. So I actually have 2 packages delivered downstairs. I need to figure that's been a couple days. I'm still waiting for my bed. I ordered a Murphy bed, and they're supposed to deliver and put it together, and I haven't gotten it. So I really need to reach out to them. I'm actually gonna do that today. I need to reach out to them, because I feel it's just throwing on my routine. And the Murphy bed, it's I need to see, I measured it, but I need to see it up, so then I can get an idea of other things I can buy for organization purposes, like a bookshelf. If I want to keep this TV stand, things like that. But I feel the bed is a substantial part. You know what I'm saying? Girl, it's a studio. Luckily, I have my mattress. Somebody was oh, what are you sleeping on? I have my mattress that I brought from Birmingham. And really Q4, I'm this is the quarter. I'm focusing on just restoring every area of my life, because it was such a big transition. And I feel I get it. I wasn't downplaying oh, I'm just, it's not that big of a deal. But it's just overwhelming. Everyone, people I know, it's out of love, but it's just you moved to New York, how do you feel? And it's girl, whoa, I feel that, but not too much, like 2 steps back. Next topic, wellness. So I feel like I've been really on top of my wellness, even though, well, yes and no. So I feel like my physical wellness, so like me working out and doing all that, I've been doing really, really good. Okay, I've been on it. I'm actually working with a company because I was like using random apps to like find like a routine, like a workout routine, because I haven't figured out a workout class yet, but I'm gonna try ClassPass. But I was like, okay, physical, cool. Like I have a gym in my apartment, that's been super helpful, but what am I doing for like my mental wellness? I feel like in health, I feel like I just kind of like going through the motions and have not been on top of therapy. So I was like, okay, that's the thing I love about BetterHelp. And thank you so much to BetterHelp for sponsoring this portion of today's video. You already know, we rock with BetterHelp real bad. But I haven't, just with all the moving, and I just feel like I haven't had time to sit and like, hey, have a therapy session. But what I love about BetterHelp is you have access to all of the information your therapist has told you over the year or months or however long you've been doing therapy, right? And I'm like, that is a game changer, because sometimes I need a refresher, okay? Because there has been plenty times this year where I had to go back through. I'm trying to talk and do this makeup, child. This ain't even what I need. But there have been plenty times where I'm like, what did she say about this? Or the same topic will come back up, and now I'm like, just go back through the messages. So I go through the messages and I could be like, oh, okay, I remember she told me this when I was dealing with something similar. Or I remember she said, read this or go to this scripture, things like that. So it's just really, really helpful to be able to reference things that we previously discussed about, even if I don't have time to talk to my therapist. But that's also why I love that they have multiple ways to talk to the therapist. Because one thing about me is I'm going to send a voice note. I don't know about y'all, but I'm sending a voice note. Are y'all voice note people? Let me know. I do it to my friends. I do it to my therapist on BetterHelp. I love that. So if you have a specific way of communicating, especially when it comes to therapy, and you want to feel comfortable, it's already uncomfortable, right? You sharing with this random person all your little business, but you gotta trust that they're gonna look out for you. Child, it's so much going on. I really, really, really love that about BetterHelp, that they have so many different means of communication for every person's comfort level. Like, everyone has comfort in different ways. Like, we have to be able to accommodate. So I just love that. So if you're looking for therapy, child, it's the new year. Okay, everybody's like, new me. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Okay, well, you need to be doing some therapy, baby. Because one thing I know, and 2 things for sure, is some people really out here, you could tell they need some guidance, okay? And I know we have our friends, and I know we have our family, but girl, I'm not a professional therapist. I don't know what to tell you. And it's so funny, because I'm always telling my friends, like, sis, therapy, hair, And when you finally find that therapist, you guys, it is worth going through the trouble of dating around therapists and finding it's kind of like dating, like regular dating, like a romantic partner. So frustrating and annoying. You talking to all these little folks. Hey, hi, I'm so and so. Hi, what's your favorite color? But then when you finally find that person, your person, it's a great feeling. So now I haven't found my romantic person yet. I'm still out here trying to figure out how to date. That's the topic for another day. And I really appreciate BetterHelp. And even when I take breaks from therapy, I still have those tools. Like, it's one of those things, like, I don't think everyone has to do therapy forever. Like, I just don't think that's a thing. I don't think you have to do therapy forever. But the benefit of doing it, even just for a short amount of time, you guys, and I have a code I'll put on the screen, even just trying it out. Trying a few therapists, finding one you enjoy, take time and pour into you, y'all. We put so much effort into everybody else. Not me going on a tangent. We really do. Like, think about the amount of times where somebody asks you to do something, you're like, I don't really want to do that, but like, I love y'all. I appreciate you. So let me just do this for this person. Do that for yourself. Like, we just put ourselves to the side all the time. Like, no, we're not doing that in 2024, period. Let me check out BetterHelp, okay? Because we're trying to be healthy girls all around, okay? Y'all know my words of the year this year is discernment and abundance. I'm going to try to say it all the time. So I need to make sure that I am pouring into my mental health to make sure that that discernment and abundance, is locked in, period. So thank you so much again to BetterHelp for getting the girls together in 2024, because we're not playing. We're not playing this year. I'm not playing. Y'all playing. I hope not. But, and also I've been listening to a lot of podcasts, like Jay Shetty podcast. Y'all know I love the Diary of a CEO and things like that. Just to, like, sometimes it's not even like new information. It's just like the delivery. I can like digest it better depending on the person and how they're saying it, if that makes sense. So I'm just finding ways to pour into me. So that's on a wellness. And if you guys want to know like topics you can talk to your therapist about, let me know. I'll like dive into that in another video and talk about like topics you should bring up to your therapist. I feel like that would be like really helpful. Anyway, I love this concealer pen from YSL. Oh, I'm obsessed. It is so good. It is so brightening. I don't have water near me, so I'm just gonna use all nighter spray. It's so good. Anyway, so speaking of wellness, work-life balance has been really hard for me because I'm still trying to like figure out like logistically how this works with this new position. So super non-traditional, part-time hybrid, contract attorney, working on contracts, still doing what I did for creators, but also helping them with their social media, helping them scale, leveraging both of our resources to combine together, doing more speaking on behalf of myself and Level Up Legal. Like I'm just trying to find my place, trying to find where I fit in, trying to get over imposter syndrome, trying to like figure out what is New York gonna give to me and what can I give to New York. Like I'm just trying to give myself grace and know like I might not know yet, and it may be something completely different from what I'm expecting it to be, but trusting that, hey, I'm here for a reason. I deserve to be here. I deserve to be in the rooms. The value that I bring is needed. And also with that being said, like figuring out how to express that value. Like I personally, y'all, and this maybe this sounds crazy, but I don't like the sit down. I know I'm doing a sit down video now, but like but I just don't like here are 5 tips in order to avoid contract. I don't know. It's like, I don't know how else to deliver it. I don't know how else to deliver educational content where I don't not like it. Like, I don't know. Like, it's boring to me. Like, it just be boring. Anybody else? Like, it's boring. Like, it's boring. I don't know. And then also, I feel like I don't have the capacity to do some of the content I actually, like, want to do because I don't have a videographer. And I was pricing some. So, over the next couple months, I think it's all gonna get a little bit better, like the quality, all the things, especially on like my other socials like YouTube. I think vlogging and me doing it is just more authentic, but my Instagram and my TikTok, I really want to elevate the quality of my content this year. I feel like I've been talking about that. So yeah, I'm just trying to figure out where do I fit in this whole New York dichotomy. I don't even know if that's the right word, but I'm just trying to pour into me in the midst of finding work-life balance. And like I feel like I haven't had to like be somewhere, and I'm really trying to shake this being late thing, y'all. I hate being late now. Before I didn't care, now I actually hate it, and I'm the late friend and I hate that. Like it's such a struggle. So work-life balance, the first thing I'm really trying to work on is being on time. But it's like, child, how do y'all do it? I be leaving the other day, y'all. I missed a workout class. It was free. It's this app called MealPal for lunch. It was free. And I missed it because I got lost. But I'm like, okay, I tried to calculate time. Like, I'm like, okay, even if I get lost in the subway, child, like, even if I get lost, I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, it's whatever. I'm gonna find a way. I gave myself literally an hour to get there. And I was 2 minutes late. Well, technically, I was 7 minutes late. But they have a 5-minute grace period, so I was 2 minutes late. But see how I just girl math? I'm late. I was late. Child, so I'm like, child, we gonna have to figure this one out. We have to figure this out, you guys. We can't be late. We cannot just be late everywhere. I think I'm gonna have to be like super early. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I really hate being the late friend. I feel like I used to not care, like, but lately it's just like, ew. It's annoying. But then also like I don't know. I just can't. But I think some of that is like comes back to like my routines and like still getting used to like my apartment and New York and all the things. Like I'm just trying to give myself grace, but like not too much. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, oh, grace, but then it's a thin line. I think I said that in another video where it's like giving yourself grace is completely different than like, nah, you slacking off, bro. Like you're not doing it. Like you're literally not doing your job. Like that's wild. Yale adulting. Like who signed us up for adulting? It's crazy. Anyway, let's see. Oh, New York bar. Y'all been asking me about this. Here's the tea on the New York bar, okay? Here's the tea. There's no tea. So I'm in my 5th year as an attorney, which is crazy. Can y'all believe that? So in 5 years, some states, it's called reciprocity. So it's kind of like a form of waiving in. Essentially, you're saying, okay, I've been in good standing for years. And if the state recognizes your state, so like if New York recognizes Alabama's bar, I can, waive in like through reciprocity. So with me, because both states are UBE, so technically like we took the same exam, but New York has a different score. When I was in law school, I actually when I first took the bar, well, I only took the bar once, thank God. When I took the bar exam, my score was high enough to waive into New York. But the gag is you only have like a year and a half or so or less to like determine which states you want to waive in, which I think is annoying. And I feel like because of COVID, like I graduated in 2019, to the bar in 2019, passed in 2019, and then COVID happened. I feel like we should got an extra year. Anyway, so because I didn't do that, I have to wait till the reciprocity period timeline, which is now. So that's my goal. But because New York doesn't recognize Alabama, even though we're all UBE, don't even start. We're all UBE taking the same exam. UBE states take the exam, right? I'm trying to decide which state do I want to waive into through reciprocity. So either DC, Jersey, maybe Tennessee. I haven't decided which state would be, you know, most beneficial for me to waive into in order to get to New York. So that's that. Also, we handle a lot of federal issues, and with federal cases and federal issues and federal contracts like intellectual property, business law, you can practice and help clients in multiple jurisdictions. So there's that. There's no like extra tea. It's so many loopholes that they just don't teach you in law school. I really didn't learn a lot of this until I became a lawyer. And even working at the firm I used to work at, we practice in several different states in employment litigation because we're dealing with a lot of federal issues. Now, when it's state specific, you can not waive into the court. So you can basically ask the court for permission to work on certain cases. It's called like pro hoc vice or pro hoc vice. It's a Latin job. And that allows you to work on cases technically outside of your jurisdiction. You just have to have an attorney that is within that jurisdiction to basically vouch for you and say you're not going to do anything crazy. You're going to abide by the state laws and do your research and lean on that attorney, etc. So there's so many ways without having to take like a whole nother bar exam. Because one thing I know and two things for sure, that is so dead. Get somebody else to do it. Anybody, pick somebody, because that is wild to me. So that's that. Let's see what's next. Oh, I talked a little out of order. Oh, this is a good one. Y'all, I gotta hire this year, and if I'm honest, like right now it's not financially feasible, but I'm trusting in God. This is the year of abundance. I have to hire. I need help. Once I put out like an application, stay tuned. Probably gonna put it like Instagram. I might put it in the community tab here. I'm gonna have applications. I haven't decided if I'm gonna do, you know, only local to New York, or I'm gonna allow like remote options. I haven't decided, but I'm definitely hiring this year for the legal tea as well as Cameron Monet. So I'm excited for that. I'm definitely having externs. I need to send an email to Cumberland, see about having externs as well. So stay tuned for that. But I need help this year. I can't do it. Last year, you know, I had to do some firing and changing around, restructuring the business. And then like now we're just changing with me now living here and starting a different position. So it's time to get some help. I read something and it was like, you can go further fast alone, but you can go further in like a team, something like that. So that's the vibes. And I'm learning a lot from Charmaine. She's the managing and founding partner at, I can't even talk. She's the managing and founding attorney at Level Up. And just how she's like, you know, structuring her business and working with interns is really inspiring. Yeah, you guys, it's time. It's time. Be for real, I know. Anyway, where are we at? Ooh, talent management. So, I am considering it because I don't like to pitch and I need to. I'm talking to some management companies and I'm just trying to weigh my options and see, is this something I really want to do? Is this something I need? Etc. So, I don't know. It's not solidified yet, but I'm thinking about getting management. So, stay tuned. Also, I kind of want to do it, one, because I think I can better consult because I'll have the experience myself. Even though like I've read so many management contracts, I've talked to friends that have managers, like I understand it. But I feel like the advantage with working with me, I tell people all the time, I'm not like other lawyers, one period, like no one's like anybody else, but I think the advantage of working with me as an attorney versus like maybe an attorney that's been doing it longer, etc., is because I understand from a practical standpoint. Like I understand as a creator, because I'm a creator, I get when brands do weird things. I understand the terminology on a whole different level. I know how it applies to the situation. I know how it plays out. So thinking about management also would just help relieve some stress. I'm not gonna hold y'all. It would relieve a lot of stress. So I'm gonna use the YSL and the Lancome. I feel like the Lancome, I love this wand for under eyes. I love it for everything. And then the YSL, I've been using this YSL. Everybody's like just now talking about it. Baby, we've been using this. If you've been on my channel, we've been using my girl. So I'm gonna just do this and no talkie. This is so random, but I usually put my mascara on the subway because when I'm walking to the subway, it's like, I don't know, windy, blah, blah, I don't want my eyes to water. And I feel like that girl. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I wish I could get somebody to film me doing it. It just gives, like, very much, like, ooh, where's she going? She into work? Like, XOXO, Gossip Girl. Cameron spotted on the subway putting on mascara. I switched from Sex and the City. I finished it. And I'm rewatching Gossip Girl. So I'm, like, in my Gossip Girl era. Period. My lipstick, I think, is in my bag. Hold up. BRB. Ow! I've been loving this combo. It is, like, my favorite. It is the MAC lip liner. I do not overline, child. My lip is big enough. And this lipstick, oh my god, it's the perfect nude for me from YSL. It's amazing. I will link it down below. But this is the final look. I'm just staying in the house, but you know, little makeup moment. I pretty much covered everything. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave me some questions down below if you guys have any other questions that I didn't answer. I'm gonna try to do these more periodically so you guys can know what's going on versus just like seeing the glitz and the glams of the vlogs. Well, not so glitz, sometimes not so glam. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. A thumbs up the video if you did enjoy. And if you don't know, you're about to find out. I always end my videos with an affirmation. So if you did make it this far in the video, comment below. I will not hold myself back. That's a topic for another day because I do feel like I've been holding myself back. But anyway, let's run that back one time for the one time. If you did make it this far in the video, comment below. I will not hold myself back. We're done with that. It's time for us to allow ourselves to elevate and accept abundance. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next one. Later!